having a great day as always. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a topic that has come up frequently in my other videos. I keep seeing that comment pop up, and it's a question I get often. Even on Instagram, I get a lot of that type of question. So here we go. It is about how to get rid of your face acne, or I guess you could say acne in general, but I'm going to focus mostly on the face here, although it really is something that's prevalent throughout your entire physiology, your whole body. A lot of people get acne in their back, which is pretty common, or other parts of their body that are, I guess you could say, not quite as common as the face. The face is probably the most common, and it's the question I get asked the most because my face is always on these videos here, and people see it and they're like, oh, your face is pretty clear, how do you do it? It's like, I don't really have some crazy method, but I'm going to share with you some really simple tips here that you can try that are likely going to help with your acne if you're experiencing it yourself. Now, first of all, let me just start by saying that acne heavily revolves around the individual's body composition and genetics and diet. Diet is really, 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 really important. So when I have increased levels of acne, and let me just quickly show you what I got going on right now. So we're going to zoom in here so you can take a look. So usually I'll collect it somewhere around here. You see them light red spots? Okay, otherwise I don't really get much acne, but typically it'll be in that area. And when do I get it? So let me back out here. So when I actually notice the acne is when I increase the amount of sugar I'm eating throughout the day. So, and this often happens if I'm following like an if it fits your macros protocol, which if it fits your macros basically means that, for instance, I can have a steak, and instead of having like potatoes as a side to my steak, maybe I'll have like a cinnamon bun. Okay, like potatoes are carbs, and a cinnamon bun is carbs and sugar. Both of those in a way break down in the body and get converted to glucose, but it happens differently. See, I'm probably better off with the potato as my carb source, as opposed to going with like a cinnamon bun, which has all sorts of other shit in it, like you know, processed stuff, and it even has things like enriched wheat flour. So what you're going, and versus the potato has like starch, is not quite as bad in my opinion, and that's for me in particular. So again, this varies person to person. You kind of got to trial and error things out and see how your body responds, and just be very attuned to how your body responds. So for instance, if I go ahead and do that cinnamon bun instead of the potato beside my steak, because I got the protein with my steak, and then I'm going to have some carbs there on the side, maybe I'll make it a little bit fun, maybe I'll even have some ice cream instead, you know, that's some sugar, which is basically, again, going to break down as glucose and you know, convert to like blood sugar, basically. So the problem with that, and what I notice, this is why I'm attuned to it, is because I'll wake up the next day, all of a sudden this is starting to pop off, okay? Starting to get a little crazy. So I'll get some redness, I'll get some minor, super minor acne, and I'm sure you guys and gals notice that because most of my videos, my face is clear. So I don't recommend having those simple sugars, or having, you know, simple sugars can also come in fruits and whatnot, and you can actually get acne from excess fruit. So it's just a matter of balance, maintaining a proper balance with your diet. I always recommend getting apps like MyFitnessPal because it can show you how to maintain balance in your macronutrients. Something you also don't want to neglect is your micronutrients. You want to make sure you're getting adequate minerals and vitamins to help support your overall I guess the cleanliness and just the general health of your body. So when I mean cleanliness, I mean if you're popping sugary treats all the time, your body is, first of all, your gut biome is going to start, you know, your microbiome in your gut is going to start wanting more and more sugar. See, you in large part are controlled by like billions of bacteria. So those bacteria will feed off of your diet. So if you're eating lots of sugar, that's going to start going into your, it's going to go into your stomach, it's going to start inflaming your small intestine, and then it's going to make those microbiomes say, hey man, that's some really good sugary crap, give me some more of that. So they're going to want more and more and more sugar, and it's just like a downward spiral, and you're going to notice a lot of acne and stuff like that popping off on your face and everywhere else, you know. For me, I notice it on my face. So first point, clean up that diet. Okay, download MyFitnessPal, download some sort of macronutrient tracking app on your phone, and make sure you're not overdoing it on the sugars, okay? And even not overdoing it too much on the carbs and wheat and all that stuff like that, because again, all you're doing is screwing up your gut microbiome, and you're making it so your body has to work so much harder to process those foods, especially if you're not working out and exercising and actually burning that glucose. So if you eat like some candy or some sugar and things like that, and you go and work out right away, it's not quite as bad because you're going to burn that pretty much in your workout. But your body still has to work through, you know, all those processed, I'm going to call them toxins, because generally it pretty much is. Like a lot of that garbage, your body's going to still have to work through it, and that's where all these acnes are going to start popping up. So, clean up your diet, okay? Really important. Clean up your diet also means drink lots and lots and lots of water. So one of the best things you can do to improve your acne, you know, your body is mostly comprised of water. Even your skin, it's heavily comprised of water. And I'm saying this now, I want to go get a drink, I'm kind of thirsty. So after this video, I will do that. But you want to drink lots of water because you're kind of cleansing this all out. You're assisting your body with the cleansing process and just helping it process some of these things that you're feeding it all the time. So drink lots of water, that's number 2. Number 3, I'm even going to say, ensure you have adequate sleep. This is something that a lot of people won't cover, but your sleep is the time when your body basically has an opportunity to recover, heal itself. It develops testosterone, estrogen. It produces all sorts of stuff in your sleep, DMT in your sleep. Kind of not really unrelated. We'll get into it in another video. But a lot of things happen in your sleep, and if you're not getting adequate REM sleep, if you're not getting a good night's rest, then you're going to have a lot of difficulty with your body's ability to. It's like a big technological piece of equipment, and if it's not getting proper sleep, it's like you're not putting the proper oil, if you want to think of it that way, in that machine, and it's just not going to flow as smoothly as if you're sleeping properly, eating properly, drinking enough water, okay? So that's number 3. Let's get into number 4, and I'm going to show you something you can actually use if you've noticed acne starting to pop up on your body. And this actually works pretty nicely for me when I do gather it here on my face. You want to try getting 100% pure lemon, an essential oil, okay? This is really nice because when you have acne, it's basically like a grease, okay? So you need to bring down that grease, and you can do it with something that's a bit acidic, which is like this lemon oil. There's lots of other different things you can use, but this one works really, really nicely for me. So first thing you want to try, take a bit of this, and in this case here, you know, I would just take it, I would just dab it a little bit on my finger, and then just lightly apply it, okay? I would even suggest don't use your finger, use a Q-tip, because your finger has grease and shit on it too. So use a Q-tip, lightly apply it, boom, good to go. Do it a couple times a day, and you'll notice that acne clear up. I guarantee within like, well, unless you're really, really like pizza face, you're gonna notice improvements within 24, 48 hours. It's gonna start subsiding, clearing up. Unless you're continuing to eat shit and sleep like crap, you know, then you're just causing major problems. So follow these procedures. Follow the suggestions I've given you here, and if those things aren't working for you, or if you just want to see quicker results, because I'm pretty sure those are going to work for you, but if you just want to see quicker results, try this. Lemon oil, I guarantee it's going to work. Let me know. Give it a thumbs up, it's going to help you. Share it with a friend if you think it's going to help them. Comment down below and let me know if it does help you, or hit me up on Instagram or any of these socials, and you know, stay in touch. That's it. Catch you again next time.